Hello Chivalry enjoyers, welcome to my new video. This time we are talking about kicks. Even though there's some Chivalry 2 guides, they usually cover just basic things. So here am I to go deeper and share all the useful information you need in short and most effective way, as you already know from my previous videos. Thanks to my friend Dog Eater who helped me make this video. Some scenarios are scripted, but don't worry, I use some clips to connect theory with practice. I also highly recommend you to watch this video until the end, because everything is very important. Kicks deal 5 damage and push your opponent away. If your opponent holds block, he will be additionally stunned for short duration, which guarantees a free hit. If you are fast enough, you can manage to do heavy attack even with the slowest weapon in the game. But if you will not react in time, you are very likely to fail. You can see the difference in these two clips. Kicks can be feinted, but it doesn't seem to have any good use right now. Kicks have two animations. There's one animation if you look ahead, and one animation if you look down, as you can see. This was some quick basic info, let's go on defense. If you get kicked and stunned, there's two things you can do, and that is crouching or dodging. Duck and go towards opponent's swing. This only works if your opponent is aiming unreasonably high. However, it's always better than doing nothing. If your enemy is doing an overhead, you can try to sidestep his attack. If you can read the kick, another way to defend yourself is turning away from the kick. You simply turn away from the kick, so you will get hit in your back and you won't be staggered. However, if you can read kicks, the best way to defend yourself is with a counter. When you spot your opponent kicking, start attacking. This way he will not stun you and you will get a free hit. Unfortunately, this might not work in certain situations. If you have short weapon, kick will actually move you back a little bit and you can miss. To avoid this, use your footwork to get back to your opponent, and you might hit him even with the shortest weapon in the game. You also can't punish some weapons, because some steps are very quick and they are going to hit you even if you read the kick well and start countering. As you can see, I read a kick, start attacking, but Messer stabs me much faster. I tried once more, even accelerating my attack, but I wasn't successful. These problematic weapons are longsword, Messer, one-handed spear, pickaxe, and maybe more. Also, if someone misses a kick, feel free to attack them. That's probably all for defense, but I have a tip that is both useful for attacking and defending. Usually, when fighting someone, you're trading riposts and counters. If your opponent doesn't riposte and he's just walking towards you, then he's very likely to kick you. This is kinda beginner move and it is very easy to read. So if you're doing this, stop, and if you ever see someone not riposting and walking directly to you, then he's probably coming to kick you. This might work between two beginners or in very intense fight with fast weapons. We're moving to offense now. Kicks are designed to punish players that hold block. And who does that? Yep, beginners. Kicks are very rarely used between higher level players, simply because they don't hold block or they can read kicks. There is one trick that is safe and you can use it to test your opponent. You can simply do any attack and cancel it. Then you can see if your opponent is going to counter or if he will hold block. If he continues to hold block, you can kick him. You can do this at the beginning of the fight or even mid-fight. This is the only partly safe trick. Further, we can only discuss when you should use kicks. They are high risk and high reward. There are other tricks like feint to kick or combo to feint to kick, and they can work against less experienced players. If you're feinting an attack into a kick, a good player will already start countering your attack, punishing your kick. I should also mention that if your opponent is under pressure, there is bigger chance to kick him successfully. You can pressure your opponent if you have a very fast weapon. They are hard to read, so some players just choose to block. If you're using fast weapon and you're face hacking your opponent, watch out if your opponent is scared. Your opponent can also feel pressured if you hit him and continue to combo, especially and again with fast weapons. This will not work so well with slower weapons. But as I already mentioned, you need to know your opponent a little bit, because not everyone will fall for these tricks. To summarize this video, best defense is reading the kick and starting a counter. In offense, you should use kicks carefully and try to use them only against less experienced players, because better players know how to avoid them and they will punish you for using them. If you like this video, I'll be very happy for a like, comment or subscription. See ya!